What's up, everybody? So in this video and this evening, I want to talk to y'all about something real fast. Do you know if you fall in the category of the most disliked type of guy out here? More than likely, if you are portraying these actions right here, women probably get annoyed with you pretty quick. If you are the type of guy that is indecisive, especially when it comes to dating women, you are one of the top type of guys that women get annoyed with. And the reason I bring this up is because a woman had actually pointed this out, and she's kind of annoyed right now because the guy that she wants to talk to, or somebody that she's talking with, she wants to know, like, why are these guys out here always asking her out on a date, and then out of their mouths they say, so what do you want to do? Why in the world are you asking a woman out on a date, and then when the girl arrives on scene, you don't have no plans, man? Come on, you gotta be smarter than this. A lot of these women nowadays, they will go out with dudes that they don't want to really go out with, you know, giving you the benefit of the doubt, but then when you get there, you have no plan. This is gonna make the girl not want to come back. So if you like my content, you rock with your boy, make sure you show me some love and hit that subscribe button. Let's go ahead and read what this woman had to say about men fucking up. It says, why do guys always ask me, what do you want to do when asking me out on a date? Just like I said, man, I had this happen to a relative of mine. She told me that she traveled 2 hours to go and hang out with this person for the weekend. The moment she got there, she was very upset because the dude had no plans. And guess what? I've done the same thing, but as I got older, I realized I was dumb on my behalf. So I'm telling y'all, don't be asking these women out without having some type of plan, backing up whatever you got going on for that evening that y'all supposed to be hanging out together. It says, okay, so I get that maybe the guys want to just know what I would find fun, etc. But I rarely ever meet a man who says, do you want to go out on a date? I was thinking we could go to XYZ. In the past week alone, the two men who have asked me on a date, when I said yes, both have said to me, what do you want to do? The main reason they saying this because they're not used to taking charge. Women want a man that's actually going to lead for a change. A lot of dudes out here, they complain talking about they want to be the leader of the household, they want to be the man of the house, they want to be in charge, they want a woman to follow their lead, but when they get put in a predicament where they have to lead, they don't know what the hell they're doing. So this causes women to lose disbelief, gain disbelief when it comes to the man leading and doing his job, and the roles get conflicted. So me personally, I could lead. I've been a leader in the military, and I'm a leader now while I'm at work and everything. So when it comes to me leading interaction and dating with women, I don't have that issue. But if you're the type of dude that's asking women, so what do you want to do, that tells me you're not a good leader. And a lot of women that's turned off, they get turned off by it. They don't even know that they turned off by it. The lady said, I have to come up with date ideas for most of my dates, and I don't always mind, but come on, it does get boring. Why do they not show any creativity or suggestions or take the wheel? The main reason I do don't take the wheel is because they don't really have the initiative or the care to do it. A lot of guys get comfortable being in the position that they are in. Like when I was in the predicament, the girl said we never go out. Well, we ain't doing nothing. I'm thinking like, shit, well, what do you want to do? She's like, well, why don't you tell me? Why don't you pick? I'm like, I'm happy in the house. I ain't got nothing else to do. I got you. You know, thinking like that and having that mindset. I got the girl, so why do I go my way? And when you think like that, eventually you end up losing her. And you know, let's go ahead and go for it. I ain't gonna elaborate on that one. It says, why do they not show any creativity or suggestions or take the wheel? They could easily suggest something, and if I don't like it, I'll just say, how about XYZ instead? That right there, you know, imagine you do have some type of things lined up and then she tell you, well, I don't want it. I don't have that happen where, you know, I offer a woman some food and then she don't even want none of the food. She get upset because the food I had to offer, she just didn't like it. I'm like, well, shit, I try to give you an option, but, you know, in this predicament, she's saying you could have just at least tried it, and I still would have made up something else to be done if I didn't like it. Well, sometimes that can be the case, but ultimately most dudes, they have no plans when it comes to women. And the main reason a lot of dudes struggle with setting dates with women because they're not creative and they don't have things going on themselves. Me, I like doing different things. I have hobbies. When you have hobbies, you can always integrate some of your hobbies into some of the things you want to, you know, invite out for a woman. Like I like riding bikes, I like scooters, I like going for jogs. I like doing a whole bunch of different things. And I'm like, hey, you want to tag along? You want to go do this with me? You want to go do some arts and craft with me? This is stuff I like doing. So it's not like I'm just setting a date to make the woman happy. I'm setting a date because I enjoy doing this type of thing. So when you out here setting these dates for these women, you got to be mindful. Do you like it? Do you enjoy this type of stuff? If you don't like it, more than likely you're going to have a hard time setting a date. But say, for example, if you're a dude and you're a gamer, you like playing video games, hey, you want to come over and play the game with me? That's a date right there. But this is something you like doing. But a lot of dudes, y'all keep setting dates, or y'all don't set dates because y'all doing stuff that y'all don't like doing. So just keep that in mind, that you got to do what the two of y'all both could do together that y'all might enjoy. It says, so why do most men I've encountered rely on a girl to think of date ideas? With my guy friends, they always have super fun suggestions for things we can do, but the second a guy is trying to go on a date, it seems they become just boring. It's because the guy friends, they probably think like females. They guy friends, they're nice guys. They're doing stuff, romantic friend zone stuff that make the woman happy, and they gonna do the same stuff that the guy that's already boring is doing once they get the girl. But this is what women don't realize. Y'all thinking that this guy sound the creative stuff. If he just talking about it, you don't see him living this out on a daily without him, being told to do it, like it's not a ritual, then they probably ain't who he really is. They can give you all the suggestions all they want, but I'm not trusting a guy best friend suggestions because he don't know what he's talking about. This person, the woman said this, I guess it's an edit. She said, I've already said I get they would want to ask, so what we can do something I find interesting, etc. So let me rephrase. Why do they always want me to pick something and suggest ideas before they suggest even one idea themselves? Like, it's a date. Both of us should learn what the other is interested in, so there's no problem with him first suggesting something, and if I don't like it, I'll suggest something else. Majority of the time, they wait for me to decide. That's because they don't have a damn plan, man. Tommy ain't got a plan, man. Dudes out here just winging it and, throwing shit to the wall, hoping it stick. But ultimately, you can't really rely on just hoping and praying and wishing that things fall in line. If you're a guy, you want to lead a woman, you need to have some stuff going on in your life. Like I said, I got plenty of stuff going on in my life. I'm not just on here 24/7. I actually started redesigning my own website called Labz.com, and I just started selling merchandise on there. But I have things going on, not sitting around waiting for a woman to tell me to do certain things. And as a dude, you need to have some stuff lined up as well. You got to get out there, live a little, and invite a woman into your world. Let her join you. Let her have a little fun with you. You ain't got to always be planning some extravagant date and everything, but she needs to know that when you set something, she needs to be coming along with it. But it don't have to be that all the time. Another edit from her. She said, okay, laugh my butt off. I'm going to stop responding to the comments that keep missing my point. This selective reading. I do not want the man to pick every single time. I just expect some suggestive creativity effort that I can bounce off of instead of literally waiting for me to plan the entire night. Yeah, like, one thing a lot of dudes think, they get the girl and everything, and then the woman bring this up. They say, okay, well, how about I set a date to go get some food? Stop sitting there feeding these women like they pigs and stuff, man. Stop relying on food, thinking that all a woman want out here in this world is a bunch of damn food. Some of these women want to have a little fun. Maybe they want to go out to like a hookah bar or something. Maybe they want to go to some type of comedy show that's in town, or maybe they just want to go out and have some fun at a festival. Just do a little bit of research. But that's what I say. If you're not a fun person, she's not gonna have fun with you. And what happens when women get bored? They start thinking about how they can have fun. They might start having fun with another guy. If you don't want her fantasizing or live out her boredom through a dude at work, then you need to be the best option when it comes to her. All right. So with that being said, let me go down and see some of these comments that she was trying to defend against, because apparently she ain't like some stuff and she trying to let y'all know, like, hey man, get off my neck. So the first person said, you could say something like, I'm open to almost anything, but it'll be fun to hear what you like to do. Surprise me with your idea. This way you're encouraging them to take the lead while keeping it light and playful. As much as y'all women would like it after work, encouraging the man to make effort, men ain't gonna make no effort. They gonna hit you with, I don't know what you want to do, and it's because they don't know what they're doing with women. But the men that do know what they're doing with women, these questions don't even exist. You just do stuff. Like the one chick I was hanging out with, she like some. I appreciate the fact that you walk me to my car every night, or every time we hang out, you walk me to the car, or you ask me, do I want food at the drive-thru? I'm like, this is normal. Who doesn't ask this stuff, you know? But these comments right here tell me that men don't ask you type of things, and this should be like secondary nature, man. Like, what is these women dealing with out here? What are y'all doing with these women out here? It's not too much to ask for, man. You ain't even making no effort. Like, I ain't making an effort, but y'all really ain't making no effort. Should be elementary, bro. The next person said, I'm assuming this is a guy, it says, it's the non-assertive guys. Yep, this man smacked it with the perfect wording of it. Y'all ain't assertive. Y'all don't know what y'all want. Y'all not sure of yourselves. It says, like, I'm very shy, but every time I've asked out a girl, I've always suggested to do something or a place to go. If they don't like it, then they can always suggest something else. It's the same thing that the original poster has said. At least the shy guy is making some effort. He's saying something, but he's not sitting there just asking a woman, so princess, so queen, what is it that you would like to do? Because I like everything that you like. Whatever you like, it makes me happy. Don't talk like that, man. You need to have a backbone and do some stuff that you enjoy and invite the woman to tag along if necessary. This person said, he's probably just looking for the best chance he can get that you'll enjoy yourself and will want another date. Yeah, because he's a nice guy. Yes, man. So you're going to say whatever you can in order for the woman to actually like you and then, you know, finally get the butt and stuff. But when you do this, you're training yourself like a seal so she can use this same leverage to get what she wants every time. And this woman in this post, she's not asking for a man that she could train. She want a man that could lead, but the men she keep running to, they can't lead. But that makes me wonder, why is it that she's running into men that can't lead her consistently? Maybe it could be something wrong with her that causing her to attract this type of guy into her life. Maybe she could be potentially part of the problem, but who knows, man? But either way, this woman said 2 times over she don't attract the guys that don't know how to lead and ask the same dumbass question. The next person said, you sound like you're a younger age bracket. That said, even when I was young, I don't think I ever been on a date where the girl chose the direction. Make a suggestion, and if they don't like it, I offer an alternative. If that also doesn't work, I might offer a third option. But to be honest, I just leave it up to them at that point. And 100% of the time, they never suggest anything, and I just move on. Well, yeah, that's a little different. If you gave her a couple of options and she's still complaining, then what else you gonna do, man? You gotta just let it be what it is at that point. But, you know, it sounds like, you know, right in this first statement right here, the dude is trying to say that, yeah, maybe it's because you're younger and you don't understand and you're not making up your mind. But, you know, that's not what she said, so let's just stick to the script. She said that the guys are indecisive, and that's just what it is. All right, let's go on to the next person. It says, they don't know what you like. They don't want to turn you off by suggesting something that you find boring, you aren't comfortable with. Look, all right, more nice guy talk. Look, I'm not about to sit there and pretend I don't like some stuff. I tell women I like certain things. I won't do certain things. This is my hobbies. I enjoy this. But the reason a lot of dudes ask women what it is that you like doing is because they don't communicate with women. If you actually talk to your woman and listen to your woman and ask the woman before she becomes your woman from like the first couple of days, and what's your hobbies? What do you find fun? That right there tells you what type of woman she is. This tells you what type of shit that she's into. But if you never ask that, you're going to be asking dumbass questions. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do on a date? Look, I like to work out. Let's go for a jog. I like to hike. Let's go for a hike. Are you the hiking type? Are you adventurous? You want to go pack a lunch and go eat some fucking fruit in a basket out there and a picnic while we hiking or something? Shit, let's get out there. Let's use our feet, you know? So this is stuff that y'all could discuss and y'all could really have going on and everything if y'all talked about this from the beginning. But if you never talked about this, how you know what they really like? So yeah, you're going to have these issues and she's going to be thinking, your dating skills and methods are boring because y'all didn't talk about it from day one. If I find out that we don't have nothing in common and you think what I do is fun, is boring, then I'm not going out with you because this is my life. The next person said, because they don't know you yet and you have no you what's that? Hopefully I didn't read the same stuff. It says because they don't know you yet and you have no idea what do you like to do. And the same way you want a man to put in effort, he wants you to do it as well, and at least give him a hint of what you like to do on a man. These people, when they reading and comprehension skills and the literacy, man, be killing me. Like, come on, man, let's use a little English. All right, man. Look, like I said before, if y'all don't discuss this from the first date or the first phone call, y'all gonna have this issue. Like, I used to have this issue when I was in like my late 20s and stuff. I didn't know what my hobbies were. I just wanted to be happy and not be arguing, yelling with the woman. I just kept dealing with the same shit because I didn't know what I was doing. But nowadays, I tell a woman, man, this is what I do, man. You trying to do this with me or not? But if you don't like that stuff, you tell me, oh, I just sit in the house and I just do boring stuff, and men that go out there and ride bikes or like hang gliding or maybe attempting to go do some surfboard, those are lames. I'm like, well, why am I talking to you then? What do you like doing? Oh, I like just sitting in the house smoking weed. Next, get out of here with your weak ass. That's how I'm gonna look at it. But you would never know that if you never talked to her. So yeah, you had these questions talking about what you like to do for fun, like a fool. It says, I'm gonna skip that one because it's just kind of confusing. All right, this person said, so I asked, would you prefer coffee, dinner, or an activity for a date? And then I picked something from what she chooses. Man, why I gotta be food and coffee and all this for a date, man? I'm not about to do no damn coffee date. I don't want to do no coffee date. I don't want no dinner. Let's go do something I want to do. Let's I don't know, man. Let's go throw the little headlight on our head. Go walk through the damn fucking park or something at night and listen to some rap or some R&B and just be moving and just talking. That's a date right there. Why always gotta be somebody spending money on some coffee and dinner? It's unnecessary all the time, man. It's just everybody's go to the Hulk Hogan leg drop, doing the same basic crap, man. Like, oh my God, be creative. It says the reality is I don't give a fuck what we do, of course, because you don't have a hobby. I'm there to meet you. You just trying to talk to a woman and say whatever she need to hear. Obviously, you're just there to meet her. It's ideally you will come over to my house or I come to yours, but for the woman's safety, we obviously meet in public places. Most men left to their own devices aren't going to restaurants or cafes with friends. No shit. So why would you invite a woman to go to a cafe and crap? Instead, invite her out to something that you would like doing. She ain't got to come to your house for the first date or something. But like I said, look, understand what type of woman you're dealing with and go from there. If you know this woman likes to, deal with tricks and dudes that's gonna blow money on her, then you know what you gotta do. Be a trick and blow money on her. Me, I don't date those women. When I see that, I'm trying to get whatever I can out of them real quick and get going before they try to get me first. I'm not about to fall for that shit, but know what type of woman you dealing with in order to work with them. This is a two-way street. It ain't just women in this. Men gotta try too. And like I said, I'm not deciding with women this whole time, but it's a post from a woman and everything, and she's saying the same shit that I've done in the past, so I know what it feels like to be a lazy ass lover. It says, I guess this is a woman right here. It says, the truth is that women are ridiculously picky. If men don't know all, damn, they terrible tonight. All this back messed up wording. It says if men don't know all their preference from the start by she telepathically, they ditch them. So we ask, is it called communication? You should try it. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what they were trying to say right there. I think they're trying to say that men should communicate, and maybe y'all will learn what it is that the two of y'all like. I ain't reading. Oh my God, man, the kids need to go to sleep. This dude said, why didn't you ask the guy that? And I don't see any problem in them asking you. Yeah, this dude is another person that's hard to hear him, don't know how to damn comprehend. And a woman said that she don't ask two dudes and expecting them to lead like masculine men, but these men aren't leading. They're waiting for a woman to push them in the direction to lead. So you need to learn to either become a leader, or some of us, we just natural born leaders and it just come easy. But if you want to be the man, then you need to be a leader and start taking initiative. I ain't trying to say you drag and force a woman to go do some stuff that she don't want to do, but as a leader or the man in a relationship, you need to be like, hey, I'm about to go to this spot tonight and everything. You want to come with me? I don't want to go by myself. That's just easy setting the date, man. That's making an initiative, making the effort, and being a little assertive. Like, look, this is what I'm doing tonight. You want to join me? How hard is that? Probably do about like 3 more, man. Then I'm about to call it a night. I got some other stuff to do. This person said, we don't really care about what/where the date is. We just want to go someplace we know you'll enjoy. I know that's putting emphasis on the wrong thing, but follow me here. So guys want to make sure they're making a good first impression. Look, I'm not really worried about making a good first impression. I'm more so worried about looking for compatibility. If she is not meeting, my needs as well, I don't care about no first impression. What about her first impression? It ain't just all about making a woman happy and just trying to make her like me and stuff. No, we meeting halfway. If you don't like me, cool. If I don't like you, cool. I'm not about to sit there and entertain you if I don't like you. So the first impression stuff is only halfway or partially true. It said, don't look at it as them wanting you to plan it all out. More like they like your insight. Nah, most men don't want to do shit. They just want to sit there and chill. They don't want to have to think about what to go on a date. It said they want to make sure you enjoy the date as well. Now, if you just don't care and want them to plan it, say so. If the first date isn't such a big deal, I never understood why we make it into one from both sides. Look, I don't make it into the first date, a first deal, a big deal. To me personally, like I said in many other videos, the first date for me is the telephone. Because if you can't get past the telephone and talk to me while we not out there spending money and blowing money, that tells me that you might be a boring person when I'm not spending money. And I don't want to spend money on a person that doesn't genuinely like me or can have a regular conversation and connect to me on a more deeper level outside of me blowing my pockets. So you go ahead and talk about this whole nonsense talking about the first date. Date number 0 is the first date to me. So if we can't communicate, I'm not calling you back. We're not going out for no damn food, and I don't need to talk to you no more after that. Talk to me first. This person said, I'm always asked a few probing questions to get an idea, then came up with dates. May just be the guys you're picking, or you're not giving enough open info for them to come up with an idea. Nah, it's nothing to do with that. Either the guy is a creative guy and has plans and does things, hobbies, and has following activities within him and his bank of knowledge from day one, or he just don't. Either you're gonna sit on your ass like you always do and get mad when a woman say we never go out, or you're gonna say, hey, let's go out. I want to go see this Browns game, or I got tickets to this Cavs game, or I'm about to go ride these scooters at night and have a little fun. Come with me. Those men have initiative. Those men are doing what they want to do, and those men are setting dates, spontaneous dates that most women would like to have. But the men that ain't doing that type of stuff, these are the women trying to drag these men out the house to get them to do that type of stuff. So, all right, man. These have been my last 2. I'm done. It says, this from a woman. She said, how well do you know these guys? It may be hard to pick something without some indication of how like to spend your time. Once again, I'm gonna say it. Y'all need to start talking to these women from day one. Like, instead of texting them and then saying stuff like, so what do you like to do for fun? I hate that question. Find a different way of wording that question, but at the same time, when you actually get to know a person, like get them on the phone, the very first conversation, instead of making it sound robotic, just talk to them like, hey, what's been up with you today? And then tell them like, look, man, I had a long day and everything, this and that happened. What happened with your day? Start a conversation like that, and then just keep going. Make it feel natural. The whole purpose of getting to know somebody is actually being natural and being your normal self. If you're out there asking dumb interview questions, you gotta like, check this off, or I asked all these questions and I got all these things out. Now I sound interesting. You're not gonna be interesting. You're gonna come off as fake and boring. A woman's gonna leave your ass sooner or later. It says, I guess, what we got? But yeah, I'm gonna read these last 2. I can't even see the one with my mic in the way. So this one, it says, I don't date the men who don't know how to plan a date. I'm not teaching the man how to plan a date. They know how to plan things. They don't want to plan things. They can plan to go to work. They can plan to meet with their friends. They can plan for their hobbies and activities, but suddenly planning a date is impossible for them to manage. I want to call it BS. Yeah, I'm going to say this is somewhat true as well, you know, because I feel like if you can plan all these things out, what is holding you up for planning a date? The thing that's mainly holding men up for planning dates is because it's not in their blood, it's not in their, you know, consciousness, and, you know, nothing that they do on a regular. If became a habitual thing of them getting out and just enjoying themselves every day, then yeah, planning a date would be easy because this is all you're gonna be thinking about. If you doing the same things that you like and enjoy, that in your head could be the date in itself. So like I said, if you're a gamer or do that like watching football games, you might invite the woman over to come watch a game or watching TV with you because that's what you like doing. But instead, men got to go outside of doing their normal thing. It makes them uncomfortable. It says also, it's a matter of the man being a chameleon. They want to change themselves to whatever your preferences are, hiding their preferences and not having an opinion so they don't turn you off. It's a way of hiding their true personality. Yup, that's why they got that 90-day rule talking about over 90 days. You will start realizing the kinks in somebody's armor. This can go towards a man or towards a woman, but over time, you will see if they full of shit or not because you're giving them time to expose themselves. It says there are men who love to plan dates, pay, and not expect sex in return. I'm not dating one of them. I'm dating one of them. Look, I'm not about to sit there and take you on a date just kinda like taking women on dates. It ain't always gotta be about butt, but at the same time, I'm not just asking a woman out just because I want to be in her presence. I could be at home doing other shit. This last person, well, yeah, this last two right here. It says, because besides sex, they are out of ideas. Yep, most men, they just basically want a live sex doll that they can just hump and dump and, you know, send back home whenever they want. But the whole maintenance of a woman, they just can't keep it up. This last person, I'm done. I'm finally done, y'all. I said I was going to be done a minute ago, but I'm finally done. It says, why not actually care what you think? Are you mad? Yeah, I don't think I got that one. Alright, so that has been my video. So this is the final thing I want to ask y'all. Are y'all still struggling to make dates and make arrangement when it comes to actually going out with the person that you're dating? Maybe you're dating a woman, maybe you're dating a guy, but I don't know. But when they ask you, hey, let's do something for fun, do they really have to ask you this? And do you get stuck when they ask you this? Or are you like me and more so spontaneous with what you like? Leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Code Labz, and I'm out.